What's up guys, it's Joel McLeod here and I am going to show you exactly how I went from being broke and making no money to making £10,000 a month in just 6 months. If you enjoyed this video and you found it helpful, then please like, subscribe and leave a comment. I just want to start off with saying that I am not going to be teaching you how to make money as a builder, how to make money as a model, how to make money as a financer, or how to make money as a banker. But what I am going to do, I'm going to teach you how to make £10,000 a month no matter what industry you're in, okay? Now, what I'm about to tell you might seem a bit illogical, but logic doesn't really work when it comes to making more money. So all of you guys have probably heard about the law of attraction, right? And yes, at the beginning, I thought it was kind of weird, strange, and a load of bull crap as well, right? But what I did is I picked up a book called Think and Grow Rich. Now, when I started reading this book, it changed my mind completely and it let me know that I am in control of my thoughts, my feelings, my actions and therefore my results, right? But before we get into that, let me explain a bit about me. So I've been a model and an actor for close to 8 years, right? I've done good jobs, I've worked for Dolce & Gabbana, I've done all of these good campaigns and good photo shoots, but the money just wasn't enough for me. But I was programmed that way. I didn't know how to make more than £10,000 to £15,000 a year, right? And because I've got 2 kids as well, it wasn't ideal. So I started searching for answers. Why do some people do fantastic in life? And why can some people just about get by? And I started thinking there's some people that are not the smartest, but they've got lots of money. And then there's some really smart people that don't have lots of money. So I got into the book by Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. And at this time, I was on YouTube and I came across a man, Bob Proctor, and he was basically explaining to me how I can turn my yearly income into a monthly income. And if I'm truthful, at the beginning, I was just like, yeah, whatever. But something inside me made me keep watching it. Now, what Napoleon Hill and Bob Proctor was speaking about is the universal laws of this universe. Like gravity is one, right? If you get on top of a building, you all know that if you jump off, you're going to go down, right? And then I started learning about this law called the law of attraction. But what Bob Proctor taught me is that the law of attraction is a secondary law. The primary law is the law of vibration. So I'm going to show you on the whiteboard exactly how I went from 0 to £10,000 a month. But before I do that, here's the first illogical thing that I'm going to ask you to do. I'm going to ask you to get a piece of card and I want you to write your goal down, right? And I'm not talking about a goal that you think you can do or something that you know you can do. I want you to write something down that you really want. Forget about how you're going to reach the goal or how you're going to make it happen. Just write your goal on a goal card, and I would suggest writing it by beginning it with, I am so happy and grateful now that. That's the first thing that I did, yeah? It sounds strange, it sounds all blasé, but honestly, that's the first thing I did and I still do it till today. Cool. So I wrote on my goal card that by the 1st of January 2024, this was in July of 2023, that I want to have in my bank account £25,000. So what I started to do is I started to walk around with my goal card everywhere. I was also listening to a record by Earl Nightingale called The Strangest Secret, and he basically explained to me that all the wise men and the philosophers and the prophets, they disagreed on a lot of things, but there's one thing that he was in unanimous agreement about, and that is that we become what we think about. So now maybe for you it's starting to make sense about why you should carry your goal card around, because if you reach into your pocket and you look at it multiple times a day, we become what we think about. So I'm looking at my goal card, you're going to start looking at your goal card hopefully. So a few weeks down the line, after having this goal card in my pocket all the time, something started to happen to me, man. I started thinking about how I'm going to make this £25,000 by January the 1st, right? So I'm thinking about it. And what Bob Proctor also taught me is use your imagination to visualize yourself already having the money. And Napoleon Hill says it in Think and Grow Rich as well. You want to use your imagination to see and feel yourself in possession of the £25,000. Remember, the £25,000 is what I wanted, right? So I'd sit in my bed and I'd see myself with it. I'd literally take the money out the bag, I'd be in my car and I'd be flicking through the money. I know it sounds weird, but sometimes I'd even smell the money. And I'm doing all of this while I'm sat in bed. Here's another illogical thing, right? Now, I'm sat in bed one night, I'm visualizing, and I get a thought come to me. Boom! I'm going to create an online fitness business that operates all around the world. I didn't have a clue how I was going to make this goal happen. I had no personal training qualifications. I had never tried to get anybody in shape before apart from myself. I didn't know how I was going to do it, but Bob was telling me, Earl Nightingale was telling me, and Napoleon Hill was telling me that you don't need to know how, you just need to make the decision that you're going to do it. So these three illogical things that my mentors told me to do that I'm going to politely suggest you do if you want to earn more money. The first one is a goal card. So grab yourself a piece of card. It doesn't have to be fancy, and please make sure that you write your goal card in present tense. Because if you say it like it's already happened, you're sending a powerful message to your subconscious mind that you're already in possession of the good that you desire. In this case, money, right? The second one is to visualize yourself with the amount of money that you want to accumulate. So whether that's 100,000, whether that's 200,000, whether that's £1 million, whether that's 5,000, whether that's 10,000, just use your imagination. Me personally, I find it best to do it when I'm in bed at night. Use your imagination to just see yourself with this money. See yourself giving your parents some. See yourself ringing your partner and saying, I did it. I made this money, right? It's powerful because you're raising your vibration, and then this is where the law of attraction comes into place. So first one, grab yourself a goal card, write it in present tense. Second one is visualize yourself already in possession of the money, right? You with me up to now, yeah? Okay, like I said, it's a little bit illogical. I'm not telling you how to make money off stocks or how to get rich doing this. I'm telling you, no matter what industry you're in, this will work for you because it worked for me. And I went from earning nothing a month to earning £10,000 a month off one business. And the third thing that I would suggest you do is don't think about how. So don't think about the how, right? I didn't think about how I was going to have an online fitness business that operates all around the world. And now I've got clients in Paris, Germany, UK, Scotland, and also the USA, right? I didn't know how I was going to do it, but here's the secret. You don't need to know how. First, you need to make a decision, and then the how is going to come to you. So once you make a decision, I'm doing this, I don't know how, but I'm going to do it. The law of attraction, the universe starts bringing that goal towards you, and you start moving towards that goal, right? The most important step though, especially when starting out, is you need your goal card. And then when you know what your goal is, you're going to start to visualize yourself already achieving that goal, right? Be really present in the moment. Feel the proudness that you would feel if you would achieve that goal. And when you're visualizing, you're going to have this little voice come in, yeah? Because it happened to me. This voice is going to say, yeah, but how are you going to do that? How are you going to do that, Joel? How are you going to make £10,000 a month? How are you going to have £25,000 in your bank account? You've never done that before, right? Ignore that voice. That voice is the how, and it's also called your paradigm, but we'll get onto that on another video. But don't get caught up on the how. Just visualize yourself doing it, and then don't get caught up on the how. And what that done for me personally is it raised my vibration, and then now I'm on the same frequency as my goals. If you need to play this video back, please do, because these laws of the universe helped me make my first £10,000 a month, right? Cool. So on to the next thing. I want to show you why the three things that I've just explained to you are going to help you manifest your goal. It's called the law of vibration, which is the primary law. Like I said before, the law of attraction is actually a secondary law, right? You're here. Imagine this is you. No matter what it is you want, you might want a more harmonious family. You might want to go on a holiday to an exotic island, or you might want to have more money in your life, right? And that's fine. The more money we have, the more good we can do for others and ourselves, right? That was my goal. My goal was just personally a money goal. Right, cool. So you're here and your goal is here. Now, everything operates on frequencies. Imagine each one of these lines are a frequency, right? Now, no matter what your goal is, you're here. So no matter how hard you work, no matter what you think about, if you don't raise your frequency, aka your vibration, to the same frequency as your goal, you can never attract it, right? And now you're probably wondering, well, how do I raise my frequency? Well, I've just shown you, right? You visualize, and when you use your imagination and you see yourself with it already, you're already on the same frequency as your goal. Once you can feel that money in your imagination and you're doing good with it, you know, you're taking your family to restaurants, you're booking holidays, you're flying first class, you're flying on private jets. When you're doing all that in your imagination, you're raising your frequency. And that's when your goal starts moving towards you, and then you start moving towards your goal. And that's exactly how the law of vibration and the law of attraction works. So first, get your goal card. It's super, super important, guys. I can't stress it enough. I mean, you don't have to take this information at all. I'm just letting you know what worked for me and what took me from earning nothing a month to £10,000 a month. So grab a goal card, write it in present tense, then start to visualize yourself achieving that goal, and don't get caught up on the how. And then what's going to happen is you're going to have thoughts of the person that's already achieved that goal, and that's when your goal starts to come towards you, and you also start to move towards that goal. So I hope you like this video, guys. I'm going to be doing many, many more. And if you did enjoy it and you took anything away from it, I would love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe, right? I hope you guys have a beautiful day or evening or afternoon, depends where you are in this world. Yeah, but I'm wishing you love, joy, and abundance.